Hi, hi, hi! Hi guys, welcome back to the Review Podcast. I am your host Rachel Anita kama kawaida, na leo mtaniita Mama Roro. Oni hadi nimefunga hiki kitu kwa kichwa. Mtaniita Mama Roro. And the way Vanessa told us, we are back kama mgongo. How did she even put it? But we are back with my famous mothers. Pale mtandaoni mmetuchocha sana, mkasema lazima murudi tena na tena na tena.
Yes.
Aya, jintroduce vizuri this time.
My name is Mama Lulai.
And I'm Mama Desiree.
Una hadi hatujasikia hapo vizuri.
Mama Desiree.
I'm telling you. Yes.
Mimi ni Mama Roro, sina kitu kingine ya kusema. That's it. So guys, this is a part 2 to our motherhood series. I don't know if it's a part 2, but yes, it's part of our motherhood series. And today, since last time tuliongea go into the down and dirty and the ugly and everything of motherhood, today I wanted to just do some fun episode. I'm just going to ask you some very funny questions about motherhood, and I want your sincere answers. These guys have not seen the questions, so some of these answers we might have to beep, then tuambiwe arudi tena in case we do need to. Aya. All right, so today I'm just going to hit you with some quick fire questions, and I want the first thought that just comes out of your head.
Okay.
I need that one. Sincere and raw. Aya. Mama Lulai, describe motherhood in one word.
It's a roller coaster.
That's not one word.
Roller coaster. Roller coaster.
What about you? One word?
Hard.
I don't even think I'm going to explain that. Now, if you had to choose between a diaper blowout, a proper, you know that one, mini shy to pango, blowout, and a public tantrum, which one would you choose?
Diaper blowouts. Maybe because I don't have a toddler yet. Maybe.
Okay, okay. What about you?
The same.
I think hata mimi hapo, I would rather blow out. Those kids can run you mad.
I know. I can
They are
imagine.
a blessing. Let's start by saying our children are a blessing.
Yeah.
We love them.
We adore them.
We adore them. They're our life. But sometimes, higher. One thing you swore you would never, ever do as a mom. But right now, you're doing it every day.
Snapping. I think I thought I'll be like, yeah, it's okay, baby. You can scream all you want. You can cry all you want. Mommy's here. But yeah, I think I read somewhere, it's okay. Everyone yells sometimes. And it's okay. Yeah.
You want to say shouting at them?
Shouting at them.
Gentle parenting,
It's out the window.
The African way carries the day.
African way carries the day.
Do you hit each other?
No, I don't.
Yes.
Yeah, but just shouting.
Like if you do it below 3 years, they actually don't understand what's going on. So they don't understand the whole idea of discipline.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
For me, I would say screen time. Judge me all you want, but screen time. What's your mom's superpower, Sophie? I would say literally being the mom. Like, do you actually count the hours? You actually, like, if being a mom was like a job, the hours we do, you can go a whole day, 18 hours, ujalala, ujakula, you even forget to eat.
That's actually true.
You forget the whole time you're just there with the baby. I think that's a huge
superpower.
Yeah.
Amuna ingine?
Gosh, I've never thought about it. Like, I've never really thought about that.
Okay, what's one baby item you can't live without?
Diaper.
Yeah. You remember I was not serious? I was like, Wamama Kitambo, they used to wash. I was like,
nappies.
No, are you mad? Okay, musini kujia na Subaru, but just diapers.
Yeah.
I
think at a And imagine they used to be like white. Like
I know.
Yeah.
And
white.
then you'd be judged at how white they are.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank God for that. How do you handle mom guilt?
I don't handle it.
You just sit there.
I wallow in it. And then I just tell myself, again, it's okay to yell. Everyone yells sometimes. Everyone gets overwhelmed sometimes. C'est la vie. they'll today is the littlest they'll ever be. So
For me, sometimes I tell myself sorry and also tell the kid I'm sorry if something wrong happens, but yeah, it's normal.
I think for me, I've told you this. The reason I said I don't handle mom guilt is because I think for me right now in this season, motherhood is my personality.
Oh yeah.
So I will leave it because I know they'll grow up and
Yeah,
it
and
will
one
pass.
day.
It will get easier, hopefully. Does it get easier? Tell me.
Let me
It
laugh
grows
here,
heavier
Mama,
and
because-
heavier.
It grows
Yeah.
heavier and
Let me
heavier.
tell
Yeah.
you, every day I wake up, I'm like, yesterday Roro was doing. I'm like, okay. I thought
Yeah.
like yesterday was the hardest day. Today umeshinda mama. Hadi namwambia umeshinda. Mom, umeshinda.
I think the consolation is just today is the littlest they'll
Yes,
be,
that's all.
and this has passed. Like if it's a sleep regression, today haitawahi rudi tena.
Itarudi.
Na
Sorry,
bado teenagers,
itarudi.
they
Oh no,
wanakuja.
but haita rewind.
Yes.
Wacha tuseme haita
Yeah,
rewind.
yeah,
Yeah, it's one less sleepless night.
Yes.
It's one less. Oh my God, I did this.
You know the thing with motherhood, once you give birth, you literally have your heart outside your body.
Yeah.
And you can't explain that feeling. You'll always be worried about your child.
Yeah.
You'll always be it's just there's a word for it. It's something that consumes you that will
Yeah.
never ever change. Aha, what is harder? This one I'll ask her because you bado hujafika mtoto wako
5.5.
May God bless you.
God bless you too,
May
sister.
God bless you. Between potty training and sleep training, which one is harder?
Potty training.
Let me tell you, sis, I'm in the thick of potty training. Send help. Just send help. I have shown my baby all the videos. The Miss Rachel one.
Have you tried
Gracie,
Cocomelon? Sweet or
I have
something
done
like
all
reward?
that. I am manipulating my child. I am gaslighting her.
But it's not working.
But immediately she gets to 2 years, actually she'll get to it. Mine is almost getting it. Right now she tells me I want to susu, even if she's wearing the diaper. So I think after 2 years,
let me tell you,
but
my
it's
child
hard.
will tell you, Susu, look you dead in the eye.
And susu.
On the
Dead,
couch.
not even eti. She
Hiding.
No, like this. And Susu.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, what are you gonna do about it?
Nothing.
Change this Susu. And you know what? What is one thing your own mom taught you?
Oh gosh, a lot. Like
I just
a
need
specific one.
Yes.
I think you don't really need a manual. Like things just come. Like it comes naturally. Because I remember worrying that, what if I'm not a good mom? What if I don't love the baby? What if I don't connect? What if I don't know what to do? And she always tells me, but you're a mom. Yeah, you're a mom. You'll figure it out, and you know what's best for your baby.
Yeah.
For mine, she told me, like, everyone, when you're a parent, like, you do the best for your kid. So whatever you're doing the best. And always trust your instincts about your kid. Don't over listen to many people telling you do this, do that, because you're the one who knows your kid.
Best. Yeah. And you're the best
Yeah,
mom
the
for
best
your
mom
child.
for your child.
Anyway. Yeah. What's one thing that you'll never miss from your past or your diaper bag?
Vaseline to smother them, like for the culture. You know the way we used to be backward. Mafuta till you shine.
Yes,
I'm telling you, it's Vaseline.
Shining.
You smother them. Yeah.
Diaper bag yangu, diaper number 1.
Of course. And
Yeah.
gosh, diaper. Side notes. Finally. There's a day I took my child. We had gone up country. Then I thought, my baby is so small. She only uses like one diaper. So we had gone to visit her grandma. I carried one diaper.
One.
Let me tell you guys, I was wiping her ass with her bib. Kiliniramba. Yani, right now, anywhere I walk with like 25. There are diapers in my car. I would never even have
everywhere.
A diaper in my purse.
Yeah.
I wiped her with the bib, girl. Bib.
These kids actually
They were
they
judging
do
me over
change.
there.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what?
You've just reminded me.
If sometimes they normally poo once a day, if you go at a different place, they kind of react. Yeah, so they can poo for the whole day.
You've just reminded me how we carried like a whole pack of diapers for a 2-day trip, and I was like, I would rather have more than less.
Yeah,
yeah. I would rather have more than less.
Anytime.
Yeah.
So, what's an advice you'd give a new mom?
It's hard and it's easier said than done, but live every day as it comes. I think there's just I think with motherhood there's I don't know if all mothers experience this, but there's reckless surrender. Like every morning when I wake up, I surrender this baby to God, and I say, I will live this day as it comes. Whatever comes, God give me the grace to handle it. God give me the grace to take this day as it comes. And then when we sleep, we wake up tomorrow, we thank God and we move on. Yeah.
How about you?
I'll tell them like being a mother, it is the best gift that you'll ever have. And you just have to cherish the moment because at that angel you're having, at that baby you're holding, like he or she is the best friend, the best person you'll know better, the best person will ever trust you more than anybody else. So just cherish the moment. Yeah.
Oh wow, that is so.
What's yours?
For me, wow, I just went black. Okay, what? Okay, for a new mom, I would say you are the best person for that child. Like it doesn't matter if you decide leo mnakula waru ama mna nini. Let no one make you feel like you're less of a mom. Let no one don't take other people's judgment and what outlook of you over what you feel about yourself. You the mtoto alikutrust for 9 months inside you. There's no one else in this world. This even takes me to I think I gave this advice when I was changing nannies, like like when it comes to nannies, this is a whole other topic. I would say usiwai trust mtu, like they handle your child better than you. You are the mom, and I always say you are the mom. Mtoto hawezi kushinda. Mtoto wako hawezi kushinda.
There's something you ever told me, and I think this just cements that. I remember like I was really doubting myself like as a new mom, and I would come and tell you, oh, I read somewhere or I heard somewhere or I saw somewhere, and then you would ask me, but you, what do you want? Like what do you think about the situation? And I think for me, like it took time for me to trust myself like that and think judgments. If this is what I want, this is what I want, and this is what's best for us. Yeah.
How many nannies have you had?
How many nannies?
Mimi ni nini?
No, nimesema clearly already like veteran mom if you're giving that much advice.
Mom. My baby is just a year old.
Yes, but like years of experience don't matter. It's the depth of the experience that matters.
How many nannies have you had?
How many nannies have you had?
Me, one. Wow. Just one, yeah.
I think
so far so good.
The baby is 5. By the time my baby was 3 months, I think I was having 3 nannies.
Oh.
Yeah. Because actually I had to go for the best. People will tell you, no, you're changing nannies, this and that, but you know what you want for your baby.
Yeah.
You know this thing about nannies, the other thing I learned when I was changing them, someone would just come in, I'm like 2 hours later, I just don't like how you smell.
Yeah.
I just don't like how you're looking at me.
Like
I don't like how you're looking at my child.
My child is crying.
My child is crying. Hey, God, there was this like, there was this nanny who came. Guys, watu wa bureau tunawaomba mtusamee kama mama wa Nairobi.
I know.
I was frustrated. I just fired my first nanny who was with me for like 8 months. Who was really good, but I think
familiarity.
So now I had looked everywhere, high and low. I fired like 3 nannies coming in. Then I was like, you know what? Let me just go to the bureau. I got this mama who came who was looking like a thug.
But then she
Let me tell you, she was looking like a thug.
She looked like anaweza kutandika
vibaya sana. Anatandika ananiambia nende nilale. Like, oh mama alikuwa like a thug. Then she comes every time I was with her for 3 days. So we would go somewhere, she's like, hi, hata tuko Galeria. Tumetoka kwa nyumba. Hapa ni wapi? Anauza hapa ni wapi? Naambia niampisha. Tuko mpisha. She's telling someone all my moves. And then she wasn't holding my child. Like she would enter the room, then Rose would just start crying. For 3 days. Then the only thing she'll do now that the baby amemkataa, mtoto amemkataa, and I have a washing machine, naosha manguo, she will just be eating. 3 days, mtoto mama alinimalizia unga ugali kwa nyumba. I am sorry. No offense. So the nannies, we love you. But si alikula. Anyway.
I
yeah,
remember
so-
her. I remember
You
for me, my red flag was the fact that like everyone who would walk into your house would just feel something
like it was
off,
cold.
like just
It was like
yeah, a
so
strange
anyway,
energy.
yes, that brings me to what piece of advice you'd give a new mom on picking a nanny.
Honestly, like pick someone who can take care of your baby. Other things are not really a priority. If I'm being honest, like initially it feels like you need like a sparkling clean house, you need like this done, you need that
Everything
done,
done.
you need everything done. For me, I'd say like the baby is the priority. So pick someone who loves and bonds with the baby, because you see everything else will be easier if the baby is at peace. Because I mean, if your nanny can feed your baby well, can put your baby to sleep, then it leaves her with time to now learn everything else. Yeah, so I think that's the only advice I would give.
Okay. Of course, the baby comes first.
Yeah. Sophie's like,
Definitely. Yeah. Because the baby will tell you actually if this person is good.
And they will even you
even
can
if they
see
cannot
it.
speak,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you can easily tell this baby, this nanny is really bonding with the kid.
Yeah.
So always go for the baby.
Mm,
About the house, leave it to yourself. You'll sell it later.
yeah.
Okay, I think for me, the one thing that made me finally settle kwa nanny was that I was told, pick someone who you can teach. Okay, there are things you can teach the nanny, and there are things you cannot teach them.
Yeah.
You cannot teach your nanny kindness.
Yeah.
You cannot teach your nanny patience. You cannot teach your nanny, what's the other thing? Hospitality. You can teach them how to clean. You can teach them how to cook. You can teach them how to arrange your house, but always go for the things that you cannot teach.
Yeah, like kindness.
Like
yeah,
kindness.
By the way.
That was very important. So, if there's one chore you could not do again for the rest of your life as a mom, what would it be?
As a mom, like for the baby or like for the house?
For the baby, this is a motherhood episode.
Okay, don't judge me, but change diapers. Like change poopy diapers.
I'm not judging you, girl. Maybe I hold my child like this. Who is the closest person to this child? Please just change her, please. I can't do it. What about you?
I think.
And don't judge us.
Okay, for changing the diaper, I'm so good at that. With my baby, I'll do that. So what can I do? Let me see.
Super mom. Super
I know.
Oh, what I cannot do is unblocking his nose with my mouth. Her nose with my mouth. Yeah.
That's
That
what
one,
you would rather not do.
No, I'll rather not.
Ever.
But if like her life depended on it.
Yeah, if her life depended on it.
But you would rather not
then
do.
you would be like,
I'm just doing it because your life depends on it.
But that is the last thing.
I feel like tumeletewa technology has come. There are so many things that help with that. The nose feeder thing specifically, it's fantastic. I use it on Roro since she was a newborn. I've never had to do that, but I saw my friend who I respect so much. We had gone for that retreat. We were doing something for my mom's birthday. Then she carried her child. Then the house was really cold. Nakwambia alivuruta huyo mtoto. Huyo mtoto alitoka hapo nostrils ziko. She was like, oh my God.
I know.
At that moment, I was like,
Yo.
I think, Roro was like 6 months. That
you are like, hey, so there's another level to motherhood.
I was like,
and I've not yet unlocked it.
I've not unlocked it. Honestly, I've not, because she held that child. And she karibu, I thought sijui kama karibu. But
like
anyway, let me
motherhood
tell you,
shows you
we do so
things.
many things for children, and it's the moment, like when sitaki kusema hata tushakula pupu, but
it is what it is.
Mtoto hata diarrhea, it goes to your face, you'll just be like, okay, it's my child.
Talk about spit ups when you're just wow, such a
little
baby. In your mouth, right in your mouth.
And we still want more kids.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. How do you unwind after a long day of being a mom? Sophie, take this one, our super mom.
Okay, being a mother is a good thing, but it comes with so many things.
It's
For
how you
instance, for
started.
me,
Uh.
yeah, like actually, when I became a mother, my sexual drive, I think, disappeared. And
That actually
And it
happened.
actually
yeah,
happens.
yeah. So I don't like. I can live without sex like forever. I have this baby. I'm saying I don't. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Till now?
Not still now, but
Like
it doesn't
like
Say,
the-
girl, we need to.
like the other times I was
Nikupenda
like,
vya
no,
daktari.
I need
Nikupenda
something,
vya-
I need something. But right now, I don't
Okay.
care.
Yeah.
I'm just me, and
Mm.
when sex comes, it comes. When it's not there, it's not there. And I really love my child, and I really appreciate God that He gave me this daughter of mine. And for those who are looking for kids, kindly carry on and get those kids. And for those who have lost kids, definitely
I'm
you'll
so
get
sorry.
one.
Yeah.
We love you, and God loves you. Love you.
Hey, you know, that takes me to the
Yeah.
relationship between you and your partner after you've gotten a child.
Yeah.
I feel okay, having a baby. Hey, you know, my in-laws watch this show. But anyway, having a baby is so beautiful. Like I
Yeah.
feel like people don't see past hapo kwa hospitali umepewa mtoto.
Yeah.
Like when you think about, you just think about you're
Yeah.
in a gown,
Yeah, 'cause I
you're
remember.
feeling nice.
Yeah.
People don't even remind you that you have to walk 5 hours after your surgery.
You know, I remember leaving the hospital with the baby, and I kept asking Michael, like, these people have trusted us
With this child.
with this child. As in, they're letting us go home.
And
They're
then like,
discharging
you
us.
have to go because you're like, can I stay one more night? Because I don't know if you slept after you gave birth. The best sleep of my life was after my CS. I slept so well. I don't know hizo ni madawa gani. Wangenipea tu sasa hivi ile niko na
Ubebe
roho,
uende nayo
niende tu nayo
nyumbani.
home. I felt so nice. What about you? Did you sleep like that? No,
Well,
you didn't
I
feel like,
did.
"Nuh-uh.
No, I
Come on."
didn't sleep, but I didn't sleep because remember again, you were in hospital. I was a bit anxious because they had
Yeah,
taken the
yeah.
baby. So,
But kuna ile when the nini is still on you, when you still have the meds in your system.
honestly,
They keep
I
they
didn't
weren't
sleep.
like
They were putting it,
mhm,
but
mhm.
it was more to manage the pain.
Oh,
But I wasn't
yeah,
sleeping. I think I was
okay.
too anxious to sleep.
Oh, okay,
Because initially
okay.
I was anxious, always my baby with my baby. Then after that I was like, oh, the baby's in distress. I didn't sleep. I really didn't.
Nimekumbuka I was asking this question. Our relationship with our partners after having children. Comments.
General relationship
Yeah.
or like
General.
I feel like for me, like we've become closer. Like it's more teamwork because we have to like figure this
Shit
baby
out
out
together.
together. There's more responsibility, so you have to talk about things and all. Of course, like initially, if
I
I'm
feel
being
like the
honest,
first 6 weeks are just brutal.
yeah, because I think, and I remember for me, I felt really bad when my spouse went out. Like he hadn't gone like out like to drink or whatever, but like he had gone to meet with his friends, and I was like, how dare you go out
And leave me
with
here with your child.
Yeah, and I had help, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, you can go out and no one will even know you had a child, but I cannot
I
go out,
can't.
and you feel so bad. I remember feeling really, really bad. I cried. I really cried because I felt so bad. And then at some point, even before the baby turned 2 months, he traveled out of the country and
He
not
did?
for work.
Can I say I judged you just a little bit? Just a little. I love you, Baba Lai, but
Yeah,
Kidogo
but
tu.
then like it was important for him to go on that trip, but I was
Yeah.
just like, heri wewe, heri nyinyi tu mnaweza enda. Yeah, but I feel like now after that there's just so much teamwork because like sometimes at night he'll let me sleep in and be like, don't worry, I'll take care of the baby, or like during the day he'll be like, yeah, don't worry, I've got this. Like we're both parents, so we'll figure it out. Yeah. I think you see, you know the way you say you discover.
Simukwenda wako na
You know the way you say you meet.
Actually, I would love to share that moment where in the next life, this life, if I have to give a birth to a child, I really love that experience where I have this child and the father is also there, like we're doing these things together. Actually, I think that is much easier.
Yeah.
As you said, I did not say when you guys slept after you gave birth. I did not sleep because I'm afraid I was stitched. You see, you guys were, but now I'm talking about that.
The stitching. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
It's so
sorry.
painful.
It's so painful for almost a month. Yeah, it's so yeah, it's so severe, and you have to sit actually. You do
On
not
Yeah, because
experience
I know
hot water
hot
with
water.
salt.
Yeah,
It's
I've also experienced that, by the way. So
na
I've
watu wanazaa wakiwa 15,
I know,
16.
I know.
Mnatafuta nini na tunaambia nyinyi watoto? Your babies do not look
Your
for
babies,
more
Maybe
yeah.
they heal
babies.
first.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
They
Actually,
don't,
that shit
yeah.
is painful.
Yeah, it's painful.
painful.
It's really painful. And then you've ever heard of this thing they call husband stitch? Like they stitch you slightly more.
Let me tell you,
The patriarchy.
But actually, it's nice.
if you know you're watching this show, no, this one, let me talk to the camera. If you know you're watching this show and you want to have a child with a man who thinks he owns your body, please run. Please run. Eti umezaa na mtu alafu anaambia daktari, can you add one more for me? One more for what?
Imagine
Chata
after
nisianze
all that,
kutusi
like
watu
after
hapa sahi.
everything you
Like that is the most I think I can actually, God forbid, I don't choose this. Okay. Who am I even, if someone was with someone who would say that, because God forbid that happens to me, leave that person and move and run with your child.
Yeah.
You can survive bila mtu huyo ni nini. We don't nini. Can you toot this words I'm about to say? Beep your part. Thank you. Yes. Sorry. Anyway, do you have questions for me? I'm almost wrapping this up now. When it comes to motherhood,
No.
quick fire yangu, because
No.
I feel mini super mom.
Acha nikuulize.
Ding,
Yeah, you're
ding,
super
ding.
mom.
Yes.
I feel like every mom is super mom.
Yes, every mom is super mom. Yes.
Do you feel like motherhood is very romanticized?
Hey. Kwanza, let me tell you. I really wanted a child. Okay? I was this textbook person who got married, then moved in with their husband, then waited 2 years so that people don't say you got married because you're pregnant, then started looking for a child, and it took me like about 5 months of trying to get a child. So I was very happy pregnant. Let me tell you, from the moment my body knew I was pregnant like this, till today, I am still suffering. I am still suffering. No one told me water tastes like shit. No one told me you'll get headaches. There this leg you know what? Let me not tell you. And then impate mimba. Mutatuambia. Mutakuja show.
And then kumbuka
kutuambia.
also post-op. Like there's a way you're supposed to lie down. There's a way you're supposed to
cleaning. You know, I'm a bit fatter than you guys. I'm a bit beefed up. Sasa my CSK.
cleaning it.
Wacha tusiongee mambo. Acha tuambie watu parting shot na waende nyumbani wapate watoto wengi, mtujazie dunia kwa sababu mliamua nyinyi ndio mnazaa. Ndio tuwalele. Kwanza wale watu wanazaa. You know what? So tupatie watu parting shots.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Yes.
You've been into this motherhood.
Yes.
So would you love to have another kid anytime soon?
Okay, I would answer that in a very lengthy way. Sorry, Vanessa, I'm not eating your time. I would say when I had my pregnancy, made me hate motherhood to the point of, if I was single, I have the best husband in the world. I thank God for that man. If it was not for him, I would have terminated. It was that bad for me. I would wake up every day hating myself, hating my body, hating everything around me. Then I gave birth, and this child was just there. It was hard. It was so hard. And all through that time, up until last year, August, I knew I would only have one child. Then I went to a funeral, and I had a funeral. I went to a funeral of someone who was a single child, to a single mom, and I saw how lonely he was. It made me cry. I went back home and I was like, you know what? It's okay. My body went through shit, but I want my child to have a best friend. Because I feel like in life, there are things you go through that you can only be understood by someone who's going through the same thing. So 2 weeks after that, I lost my mom, which also took me back to that feeling. And I was like, I wish I had, because my sister and I were 11 years apart. So she's like my daughter. I wish I had someone who understood. But only child akwapa.
You also asked me. No, you also asked me this. Like after you went for the funeral, you came and asked me, like, do you ever feel lonely? Do you ever feel like you wish you had siblings?
Yeah.
I honestly wish I had siblings,
For
but
that
now for
reason
me,
and
my
that
situation
reason
was
alone.
also a bit different because my dad died when I was like barely 2. So there's no way. Okay, there is a way my mom would have had a child, but I was still too young.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Yeah, sometimes I always wish I had a.
Yeah.
I always wanted a brother.
I couldn't even do that challenge,
I
man.
know.
I couldn't do it. It's so weird.
Yeah.
So I think for that
yeah.
reason alone, I would have a child. I feel like if you want to have a child, this is my opinion and
Yeah.
mine only. Either have two or none.
Okay.
Because I feel like one, it's such a lonely,
It's a lonely. It's a
lonely.
Yeah. I can
Lonely.
tell you for a
Can I
fact.
say how lonely?
Yeah, it's so lonely.
Lonely
It's so
one.
lonely.
Yes. So yeah. So that's it for today. Mko na parting shot kwa watu wanaenda kuzaa wa mamas. Okay. Kwanza happy Mother's Day. We love you guys and you're great and you're amazing and yes, you're fantastic moms. And you too. Oh my God. You guys are really acing being moms.
Mother's Day
And
to
I'm
you
so
too.
happy to have you guys in my circle.
Happy Mother's
Nawapenda.
Day. Hata
Mama
sisi tunakupenda
Desiree,
sana.
Mama Lulai. Na majina mmepatia watu pia ya kuenemu watu. Mwende mukuje hapo tutashinda kuzipronounce but yes. So thank you so much. Semeni bye.
Bye.
Happy
Don't
Mother's
forget
Day.
to comment and share and like. Niulize.